I'm Sam Blacks. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment.
Warning. The following views shared on this podcast are the unfiltered expressions of our vibrant personalities. We are here to dissect the pulse-pounding world of pro wrestling, from the epic battles inside the ring to the captivating storylines that keep us hooked. Our discussions may venture into unexpected territories, from questioning the creative direction or analysing the artistry behind the suplexes and submissions. Please understand that we aim to entertain, educate, and engage. But please also remember that we are just merely fans and observers, and we are not actual wrestlers, journalists, or industry insiders. As we always say, by the Mandem, for the Mandem. Enjoy.
Forget what?
I'm not going to Wednesday.
Them tickets are brazen.
Because I'm seeing floor seats, but not floor seats like the risers, 15k. 400 seats for like what do you call it? Restricted review.
Yeah.
400.
I would never want to sit in restricted review.
We sat in restricted review last time for Mania. It was fine, but you couldn't see like the person coming out. You can only see them when they get to the ramp, which was fine.
Oh, what, for 39?
Yeah.
To be fair, it wasn't even that restricted, it's just that the stage was massive.
Stage was massive.
If it was like a normal...
If it was like XL, that would have been fine.
Like, if it was like a normal show,
Yeah.
we would have seen everything. But because of the way the stage was, it was just ridiculous. But to be fair, where we were sitting for WrestleMania,
was the best seats.
I do not even care, because you could see everything.
That's the best seats.
You could see everything.
Best seats. When Solo Sikoa came out to give Thing the spike, I saw him run through the crowd. I'll never forget that. Best seats. But yeah, we're all like, New Orleans though.
Yeah, Nola, like, as much as I wish we went to Vegas, but Nola seems like,
New Orleans, hopefully we can't do Royal Rumble. We'll do Royal Rumble the year after. The Wrestle Kingdom, that's our final slot.
I said finalize if this podcast is ending. Once we do Wrestle Kingdom, that's when the podcast is done. Hey guys,
Podcast is finished.
we've completed our checklist.
the journey's done.
We've wrestled. We've been to Mania. We've been to Rumble. We've been to Wrestle Kingdom. Okay, cool. You guys enjoy our old content.
No, the ticket prices really pissed me off, man. And even just like a common show, like a WWE Live or something like that.
Prices are mad.
Someone said the boys tip, bro. The tickets are mad
I
as
don't
well.
know.
Like,
TKO, they've spiked the prices.
But don't you think the whole thing has been like fucked? Because I think the only time I've actually enjoyed going on a thing and saying, wow, was All In. Was AEW All In. Floor seats for £50.
Yeah. All In this recent year. To be fair, I think, All In, this past All In, for me was a vibe. I'm guessing because...
How much you pay?
$3.99.
Oh, yeah.
That shit was free.
Yeah.
All I paid was for
That's
fucking
when
ticket fee.
you're working for that job, innit?
That shit was true.
3 and 2 hours before the show.
Bro, $3.99. Our man was distributing bare tickets like, you need a ticket. You take one. Yeah, and I think what made that experience was like the people. Like I was with Darren, I was with Chidera.
That's what's nice, man.
With my brothers, like it was lit, bro. It was fun.
Bro,
Ben, like we all were in one section, and Lincoln was like, well, Lincoln, come over here, man.
Hey, I'll tell you what. NK had 6 seat, bro. You like say we're
he was in
here,
the corner.
The ring is right.
You see in
there,
WWE 2K where you throw your opponent over the thing and they go into the crowd to fight. That's what it was.
Was that the thingy? I think
The Bella, the Garcias.
The seats were warm. You know the amenities around us. A1.
Bro, WrestleMania 40 night 2. Actually, no, both nights. Every seat was taken.
I'm not surprised.
As in, like, to the point where me and Ola sat down, talk about jackets, put it down. Sorry, that's my seat.
Yeah,
So
I can imagine.
Bro, even to the point where there's people standing on top, where the sign, the sign is the Philadelphia Eagles sign is. They're standing watching that, bro. Every seat was taken.
And that's crazy because when we went to LA, 30 night 1, it was packed, but there was still seats. Night 2, brother, no seats. No seats. Like, to the point where, like, let's say if we met people and said, if you're coming Mania and you want to sit with us, there's seats for us. But by the time night 2 happened, bro, all them seats were gone. But it was cool because we were around all the same people. People that were sitting behind us, they were mad cool. Like,
they were cool. I don't think
it
was Mex. I've never seen next to Mex. We never get a chance to sit next to Mex at WrestleMania, but it's fine.
So, what do you guys think the reason for why WWE is just spiking their prices up for?
So,
is it one of them things where they feel like, you know what? People are gonna pay for this anyway. They're not gonna.
I think apparently it's a Ticketmaster thing, isn't
In
it?
case you're living under the rock,
Ticketmaster.
WWE's on fire right now. WWE's on fire right now.
It's a Ticketmaster thing. Apparently, it's like Uber, innit? Like if people are booking the same
Price surge.
in a price surge, and on top of that, they're adding fees, booking. All
And
that.
bare ticket grifters are even adding on top of that
so
as
like,
well.
for example,
Because a lot of it is people that are buying and reselling the tickets.
So
That's why you have to go on StubHub.
StubHub.
That's why you have to go on StubHub.
What's StubHub?
It's
people
like a
that don't know.
ticket reseller.
ticket resale, but they give it cheap. Like you can get it for cheap. So like when we was going when we went was going Kendrick, when O2 with the O2 Access, tickets were gone. And when we did see the tickets, like £500. We managed to get 2 tickets for £500 from floor floor standing.
You know what? They need to put these tickets on a blockchain or something because these resellers are pissing me off.
Do you know what they need to do? WWE need to have their own ticket site that I can go on there and buy my ticket. But that might be overload.
But then again, that's not going to stop people from still reselling on Ticketmaster.
But at least if they're selling, I can still get the £80 ticket again.
No, which is true. But then, which is true. But then WWE, I don't know.
They want their money in it. They want it. No, bro. I'll say it makes this. They want at the end of the night. Regarding an announcement.
This is the highest gate ever.
This is the highest gate ever. Bro, of course it's the highest gate ever. They're charging people 15K. Fam.
Bro, I always said it. When you're watching wrestling and you see those people in the front row seats, when I was younger, I just used to think they were like the common old man. Brother, these are rich.
No, but the green man, Trinidad man, apparently, this is rumours, isn't it? Green man, Trinidad man, the woman that's normally with them, they've got like a premium Ticketmaster account. So you only get that when you buy a certain amount of Ticketmaster thing. So they get tickets first before everyone. They buy the ticket and that's their seat.
But basically, Nando's, they get free chicken.
They got black card, yeah.
They get free chicken all the time.
Yeah.
No, but still, the front row seat tickets are.
I'm surprised Fing didn't get one. What's his name? Vladimir. Yeah, Vladimir should have got. They should have bossed Vladimir, fam. Vladimir's been there from time, fam. Oh, but yeah, the ticket prices thing probably needs to get sorted, man. But yeah, man.
Hey, my AW's there, man. So,
AW's there, yeah, AW's there. Forbidden Door's meant to be this year.
Yeah, Forbidden Door. I'm not sure. Is it Wembley?
They haven't announced
I don't think they've announced it, but Forbidden Door I'm looking forward to.
Actually, Wembley Arena, though. Wembley Arena, there's Wembley Arena, like I said last week.
Why Arena? Why not the stadium?
Or Forbidden Door?
Yeah.
During when?
When is it? It's July, isn't it?
July, yeah. That's
Season summer.
Season finishes when?
Like a month or two before.
But don't know. There's no things this year. No Euros, no. It could probably do Wembley, but it doesn't feel special though. It doesn't feel different. Where if they've done Olympic Stadium in London, Stratford, that's when we're talking biz.
Yeah.
That's a nice stadium.
I would want them to do a Ring of Honor show at Copperbox.
Yeah, I'm there. I'll be there.
Like I feel like more
They
like
should Ring of
besides
Honor,
Rev Pro,
Dynamite.
more bro. That Dynamite Collision, bro. Do it at thing.
Do you see that church that done New Year's what do you call it? The New Year service at the Cobbox.
No, I didn't even see it.
Ram.
I could imagine.
They filled up all the seats.
What's the name of the church?
I forgot the name of the church.
Sounds
Bare
like
people went
Hillsong
there.
too.
I think Governor B was there as well. Bare people went there. It's like,
Man,
I think it's called
Governor
Lighthouse
B.
or something.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, it looks sick. So yeah, people.
Whether it's sports arenas, sports halls, hotels,
Yeah.
they're like, bro,
More
what's
people
that?
do events
What's
there.
that hotel in O2 Intercontinental?
So it's not, yeah.
Intercontinental, bro. They be clearing that shit up for New Year's. So.
Was it you that I was talking to you about this new tunnel they're building at
Yeah, we're speaking about that training.
Yeah. So they're building a tunnel at where the cable carts is. I think that's Royal Victoria.
Oh yeah.
And Royal Victoria goes straight to O2. That tunnel goes straight there. So I'm now imagining how business is going to be working at O2 now. Artists
They're gonna have
and
more.
management are going to be living in Victoria and just going straight to the O2. This secret Batman tunnel, whatever tunnel they're going to build, straight to O2. Done. Because the Blackwall tunnel, they're going to charge soon. So, bro, it's there, fam. I'll probably start charging on that as well, but yeah, man.
They will
But then
find a way to tax.
they'll find a way.
Oh, for sure,
They'll find
for
a way. They always find a way.
So,
They'll say to you, get electric cars, it's
Electric
cheaper.
car, yeah,
but then
yeah, you
same
less.
way, they're still like, come on, man, we're finished in this world.
It's gonna stop.
We're finished in this England.
Yeah.
It's gonna start becoming like flipping Florida, bro. Everything's a toll. Everything and anything, bro. Bro, episode 259 of the Wrestling Podcast.
Make some fucking noise!
Yep. Last episode was sick. Shout out to Tate May
Big up
first,
Tate, man. It was his
Genuinely.
birthday
Yes,
day or
yes.
two after.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Tate, man.
Happy belated birthday, bro.
Hope you had a good day, man.
Very fun episode.
Sam and Ola can't make it this time around, but I think as of February we'll be full house. Hopefully, no, as of April we'll be full house. I said April. Yeah,
I think
April.
March. Is it March, April,
April,
yeah. But yeah, like the Mandem will be coming back when they're ready in it. But
No one's been fired. No one's been fired.
no
No one's been
one's
fired.
fired.
No one's left the podcast. So yeah, just in case you guys are wondering.
it's just real life happens, man. Everyone's got
Yeah.
shit that they're doing outside of the pod, innit? So
Move that mic, because it might be copying this. Yeah, so.
You thought you had powers, bro.
But yeah, man. Yeah. Are you guys good?
I'm blessed, man. Can't complain. How you guys doing?
All right, man. All right. Have you guys watched just Traitors stuff that everyone's talking about? I want to start it. Traitors.
Nah, I've heard it's pretty good though. I need
Yeah.
to check it out.
One girl I used to work with, she won the Traitors. I think the first UK one.
Oh, sir.
What is it?
Yeah, some girl called Alex.
Oh,
Was in the
nice.
first one. So it's like Mafia, innit? It's like Mafia, innit?
Yeah,
It's
like
like
Mafia.
Mafia. So you plot against someone gets eliminated, and they have a reality TV sort of aspect to it.
Have you ever played Among Us?
No. Oh, yes. Yeah.
Think
yeah.
about Among Us, but it's like within a group of people, and there's like one or two people that are the traitors, but nobody knows who the traitor is, and the traitor wants to try and last as long as they can within the game without being eliminated. So they'll be like, they do a game similar on Netflix, like it's The Imposter or something like that, where they'll have different tasks. And people will like do little things to kind of like throw people scent off. So if you think this person is the traitor and they're not, you get eliminated until the actual traitor. It's proper good concept. Bro, there was actually one episode where we was going to do things. I brought a pack of cards for us to actually play Mafia. But I was thinking it might be too complicated in case you've never played it before. But I think it's a game people need to play out.
That's
Mafia's
fun,
man.
Easy explanation.
Yeah.
Mafia's fun.
Mafia's
Even when you kill people, you just like,
Yeah.
I been playing Mafia, yeah. Bro, I was spinning everyone in the room, bro. I was helping everyone. Like, pow! It was fun, man. Yeah, we definitely need to do that. Definitely to run it. Because I used to watch. Big shout out to what you call them? What are they called again? Chunks and what are they called again?
Beta Squad.
Beta Squad.
Yeah.
They used to do Mafia videos, innit, bro? They were cold.
Yeah, I've seen a couple.
Yeah, they're proper fun, man. So if you get a chance, go watch that. No plug, but yeah, go watch that. Where do you want to start?
Boy, it's been this is the first like proper episode we've done where we were actually able to like, talk about graphs that's been happening. So much has happened, like even just this year alone so far. We've had Wrestle Kingdom, Wrestle Dynasty,
Penta.
the move to Netflix, Penta debuting. So much shit has happened, man. We had Megan Bain debut last week. Not debut, but she wrestled, but she was in the gauntlet last week. TNA had their pay-per-view Genesis. WWE announced that TNA and WWE are in partnership, fostering.
That is crazy.
Fostering, as I've been saying, there's a lot to talk about, man. There's a lot to talk about.
I think last week we didn't get to touch on Penta's debut.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Obviously, he had his second match this week with Pete Dunne.
Fun match.
Which is a bit higher up in the card now. I think they're trying to sow some seeds with him and Ludwig Kaiser. I think one thing WWE are doing very, very well is this backstage, old school style interviews. Because remember back in the day, they used to do it like, same thing they do on Saturday Night Main Event where they put them to the side and they see the crowd in the background and they cut the promo.
Yeah.
They used to do that a lot back in the day in WWE superstars and stuff, so they've now doing it again. And it's now allowing these wrestlers that don't really get TV time to now cut promos. So this week, we had Ludwig Kaiser saying, I got my eyes set on Penta.
I'm gonna work on Penta, yeah. That should be a fun match.
Do you see it? So now you're waiting for them, like, cool, yeah. Penta and Ludwig Kaiser. But talk to me. How do you find Penta's thing? Is he?
Bro, I can't
lie.
I didn't enjoy
Ready to shake your hand.
I didn't enjoy the first episode of Raw on Netflix, but
we knew what gone.
I stayed up for Penta's debut, and I can honestly admit I've been staying up to watch Raw just to see Penta. Just to see Penta. You see that creep, man? You see that creep, yeah? Bro, is so cold, man. Bro, even Pete Dunne's promo just before the match as well, who's like, I've been trying to speak and nobody's paying attention to me. And it cut straight to the advert. I said, this is excellent. This is actually excellent. So, and like Pete Dunne and Think have wrestled before. They even mentioned it. They mentioned it on commentary as well. I was like, oh, wow.
Good.
Ref Pro. Okay.
It's nice. It's
cool.
nice.
Fostering.
Yeah.
Bro, it was a fun match, man. Genuine fun match. And I think we talk about AEW tending to be the place where wrestlers kind of like rehab themselves, but I think WWE is also that place as well.
Yeah.
But it's on a different scale.
Yeah.
Like Penta's only been in WWE for 2 weeks, and he seems like a superstar.
The stocks.
Superstar.
You see the new power they gave him? Hey, that's the pyro, yeah. You know, roadman, I want to set off their foot before the bosses. I was like, help me.
Bro.
Hey, you know what? For them to give him that, it means they're investing stocks into him.
Bro, the mask alone. The mask.
I'm interested to see what his merch sales are going to be like for this year, bro.
Bro, it's gone
I
already.
think he's going to be a
He was top seller. He was top seller
I
already.
think he's going to.
big
We
up.
We got
Top
the email from thing in it from Fanatics. You know,
Fanatics,
like
we got Fanatics.
this is our top seller this week, and the first one was Penta's mask.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see.
and
And
I think the minute you get a luchador in WWE and you're able to market them correctly, allow them to have good matches, and you start to sell their masks through the roof.
Yeah.
Because naturally, there are people that are going to buy the mask, and there's kids that are going to buy the mask. And bro, we used to see it all the time with Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio, if you're front row and you don't have a Rey Mysterio mask, you're chiz.
Chiz, yeah.
So if you, bro, everybody wanted to be doing this. Everybody wanted, and I'm intrigued to know if there's any kids that used to do this in Rey Mysterio. Have any of them become wrestlers because of that?
Yeah, it's a blessing.
That would be sick. Because you know the vignette will be this. Punch! And then all of a sudden you see the mask like
Do you know what I compare it to? It's like, you see when you go like to Catholic church and they don't give you the bread and the wine, and you just do this and the pastor does it. Oh, fun! It's basically that fun.
Yeah, the debut was really, really fun.
Very
man.
good.
And
Very good.
like, not that I was scared that he wouldn't get any reaction, but yeah, it just looks fun.
Yeah.
And I can't wait till Phoenix comes to WWE. I'll be real.
Brother, oh my gosh.
But at the same time, I'm in no rush because I still want them to be able to like
solidify him as
Penta as a star by himself.
Do you know what's interesting about this? When was the last time that we actually had okay, we've got the Usos, but other than the Usos, when was the last time we actually had siblings on the main roster, bro?
The Creed brothers.
But they haven't actually
their stocks.
When they first came in, they were high.
I feel like their stocks are gonna like grow.
They're
gonna go up. Like I think it's just a matter of WWE just taking charge and saying, listen, we're going to push tag teams this year. And especially with the American Alpha stuff, I think it has legs, it can grow. And I feel like it's definitely going to be something good. You know, the past Raw where
they said they want to
get they want to go for they want to get the tag team titles. And she wants to get the women's continental title. Bro, like they could fly.
And even Gable's plan, like, I can even see in the vignette when he's like, imagine us, red and blue, all strapped up in gold. I think that's the plan.
Bro.
Have you seen the theory about what's it called, Chad Gable, who he might be potentially bringing in to help him?
Oh, Wagner.
No, to help him take out Penta and the Luchadors. People are claiming, people think it's going to be Malachi Black.
Ooh, an assassin. Ooh.
People think it's going to be Malachi Black.
What?
That's crazy.
How would they do that?
So basically, from what I saw online,
a hired gun.
From what I saw online is that he obviously said, I need help with that. I've got a luchador problem. So then Dominic Mysterio said, I know someone that knows the dark arts of... And Malachi Black and Zelina Vega's wrestling school is called the Dark Arts Gym. So people are putting two together and they're saying it's going to be Malachi Black.
Next week we're going to get Malachi Black.
I don't think it's next week, but I'm thinking Malachi Black is probably going to be gone in the next couple of weeks. So I think and obviously AEW haven't got a clause where they have to have once your contract is done, you're done. You do whatever you want.
Right,
so
I got a thing, You see how there's currently avoiding WWE's dark, mysterious character realm. I think Malachi Black is going to be the one that fills that.
Do you know what it is?
Either him or Penta.
It's too far gone now, man. If you're going to do it, it needs to be so dark to the point where, like,
demonic.
Maybe because I'm older now. I was shook of Undertaker. I didn't get scared again. I've not been scared about it. I've not been scared. Last time I was probably scared, maybe I watched a death match and it was bare blood. But other than that,
I think it's age though. I think depending on what is scary for us at this age, it's not even necessarily like the ooh.
Yeah.
It's more so going to be like
Paranormal.
the violence. The
Yeah, the
violence is
violence
what's
is scary.
making me
Yeah,
feel like, nah,
yeah.
this person's unhinged. I don't want
Yeah.
to really be in
Watch
there.
this. I don't watch
And
this.
like I said, I think Penta's the person at some point when he, like, I don't know, maybe when he decides to turn heel,
Penta
he's got so many Penta Black, Penta Dark, Penta Negro, Penta Black, Penta Blackie, Penta Tutu. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's got so many black personalities that they can make something work for him.
I got personalities. Jones, Johnson.
Now, where's that from again?
Justin, bro.
I've got personality.
In the podcast, Chronicles like they're bottling each personality. Like Chronic said, they're bottling each personality, and that's how we got the scar, bro.
Hey! No! Imagine that! Like split, you ever split?
Yeah.
Chronic was in.
Fam. I shoot people, you know?
Oh, bro.
But yeah,
Penta and
no.
his personalities.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
crazy.
I think that definitely needs to come obviously when he does get to that stage. I think you're right. He might probably take that to the next level. Because I can't lie, I did watch a few Mexican stuff, and there's like some of the Mexican wrestlers out there do some crazy shit. I think some guy's got 666 on his head. I forgot his name.
Oh, Damien 666.
Yeah, bro. And I even see him in a death match from jumping from a ceiling, like from a building. I was like, fuck.
That man are crazy, man.
Crazy, man. But I'm really excited about that Malachi Black stuff, though.
I mean, that's just what people are speculating. Anyway. I'm not too sure, but
I wouldn't know who else to think.
yeah, I don't know who else was probably
I'll
helping
be
him.
honest though, if Malachi Black comes through, I don't want him to go straight to Penta. Penta's still brand new, fresh. I want him to be a bit separated, and he kind of works his way up to Penta. Because out of all the luchadors in WWE right now,
He's gonna have to go up in because that's the luchador problem now, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean,
Unless he goes straight for unless he goes back for
let him
Rey
assess.
Mysterio and he literally.
I can't lie, I love Rey Mysterio, but I feel like he'll be the sacrificial lamb in this. Uncle Ray gets hurt, now everyone gathers together. Oh, they've
Has to because he's the longest, he's the last Hall of Famer, isn't it?
I hear it.
well, as in, that's currently wrestling in WWE. Yeah.
I hear it. But I don't want him to get wrapped, man.
But the thing is, the beauty of Rey Mysterio is the fact that he can get wrapped.
Yeah.
And he, no matter what, he can, like, bro, deep it. It's actually nuts to think that Rey Mysterio has been giving us amazing TV matches for the past 20 plus years. He hasn't missed a beat, and it's like each week he's getting better.
Yeah.
It's nuts, but
He's a staple, man.
yeah, man.
Staple.
Kofi Kingston is killing me though. This whole new look,
No,
I
both
don't
of
know
them.
what's
I thought
Both
about
of
it
them.
as well.
Both of them.
bro, he looks like such an uncle.
He does.
Like such an uncle.
That Abraham beard. Do you know Abraham from the Abraham beard?
Bro.
Even as Xavier was just different as well.
Yeah,
I
bro.
thought about it as well. I was like, there's something not
These
right.
ones are not-
Something's not sticking
And
here.
why did you just keep the moustache?
I genuinely don't know what's wrong with this.
looks like a snitch.
But the thing is, I think he wants to look annoying, so it makes sense to look annoying on TV. And it's the fact that he's even wrestling in jeans.
Yeah, he's knee pads under.
Knee pads on top. He's wrestling in the shattered backboards. He's pissing me off. He's fucking pissing me off.
Even backstage, when he came backstage, topless, he put the money in his pocket. No, do you know what it is? At first, I was a bit annoyed because I was like, do you know what? These guys are actually annoying me because I'm expecting you guys to be like real heels, like bad heels, like as in crazy heels. But I feel like as it's gone with the story, it's making sense. These guys are so jokey, but they're so bad guys, like comic, like villains.
Yeah.
Villain, comic book villains, basically.
I'll be honest, I'll still give it some time, but I've got no choice. But
It will turn serious soon, though. It will turn serious.
I hope so. I hope that's the route it's going down. But I still like when they were first heels, when they became the New Day. Initially, they were meant to be face, but no one was feeling them.
Oh, was it a beginner?
Yeah. New Day sucks. When that first started, I like that when they were heels like that. But this route, I want it to get a bit more serious at some point.
I think when Finn comes back, when obviously there's a bit of like Big E comes back in, I'll probably turn a bit serious and stuff. But
Yeah, I could see that happening.
even JBL was on commentary this week.
Who?
JBL was on commentary this week.
Yeah, after he was clotheslining people in TNA a couple of days before.
He always said I'm on a clothesline tour.
Bro, you're wrestling and JBL turns up to your house to clothesline you and go home.
You also know about JBL.
You have to wrap him.
When he comes in so mysterious. He looks around. Bow! That's it. And he walks away. It's like, bro, there's no...
And the thing is, there's no real context to actually, like, what is he actually doing?
What are you doing?
Like, you're literally just here for vibes.
Yeah.
You go to GCW clothesline, TNA, you clothesline.
Whose idea was this?
It's his. It's the fucking.
Yeah.
It's definitely his. And I genuinely don't know what it is.
You know,
And the thing is, I'll fuck with it.
You say,
I fuck with
It's
it.
random,
Just
bro.
turn up, get a payday,
Come
close
to
line.
hustle.
Go to Mexico, close line, hustle.
He's been on Mexico.
Yeah, I think he's invested in AAA. So
Yeah.
you
Vet
know-
got peas.
yeah.
Oh shit.
Have you
man.
not ever played Resident Evil or seen like videos of Resident Evil? There's a character called Mr. X.
Oh, the tall one,
Yeah.
and he's walking through the door. Yeah, he punches you. You're done.
Wait.
Who? This guy's mad tall. And the thing is, what makes it even worse, yeah, he walks mad slow.
That's slow.
But he always catches you.
Oh, this guy. Yeah, I see this guy.
Bro, that's how JPL's been dressed in, bro.
Mad slow. But for some reason, you just turn around, he's right behind you.
Oh,
Mr.
man.
X. Is he like final boss? I've seen him before.
He's not even a
Final boss, but
he's
he's
just a reoccurring enemy.
He just keeps
and
coming
he's
back.
just big. No gun weapon can.
It's like you turn into one room, you see him, it's like, fuck, I have to run away. I need you to get away from him.
How'd you beat him up? You can't beat him up.
You have to
You
run.
have to run. You can shoot,
and hide.
you can kill him, but
You have to shoot him.
Yeah, it takes a
It
very
takes
long time.
takes time.
Must have bap.
Bro, because think about it, the more time you spend shooting, he's just walking, catching up to you.
Yeah.
So you might as well run.
Yeah. That's funny, man. The Penta stuff was sick. Pop enjoying it. What else happened?
Quick question, even though I'm quickly speaking of Penta, like what do you man see as his ceiling for this year?
Ceiling.
Yeah.
Mm.
Do you see any titles on your horizon for him or
I think I see him in that.
I see it in next year.
next year?
I see it out for next year. I think this is the introduction year.
Yeah.
The introduction, getting him used to the WWE style, the schedule, letting the crowd get used to him. I think putting him in important feuds that are gonna project him further, I think is gonna be the ceiling for now. Letting him have that rival, so at least 2 years down the line, we could be like, oh yeah, remember these two have faced each other before. There's bad blood between them. There's history there.
Yeah.
So I think
That makes sense.
I think maybe Intercontinental title. This is not really what do you call it? It's not really a title, but another thing as well is him retiring Rey Mysterio. I think he'll be the guy to retire Rey Mysterio. And release takeaway. Rey Mysterio's been doing bare stuff on TikTok where he's not wearing a mask. He let some little kid interview him, he wasn't wearing a mask. So I'm guessing he's probably going to be the guy that retires Rey Mysterio and removes his mask.
Yeah.
They probably try to recreate that picture of him with bare blood, but no blood, but just hold the mask like this. So I think that'll probably be the move.
You think Penta will retire him as opposed to Dominic retiring him? I feel like Dominic has to retire him. They need to do hair versus mask.
Yeah.
They need to do hair versus mask.
In
man.
Backlash 3.
Well, Mexico.
Yeah.
I don't know if the thing is, I don't know if Ray wants to retire this year. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I think with the amount of stem cell surgery Ray has
He's
done,
back up.
this guy is still moving as if he's 20 years old.
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of seeing. But I think a title for him this year would be cool.
Intercontinental.
Yeah, IC title.
I see so, yeah.
IC title.
Because I feel like the IC, I'm going to call it a division because it is actually a division. It's mad. Like, it's
Bro, think about it. Imagine
tough.
him versus Sheamus, him versus Ludwig, him versus Braun Breaker, Pete Dunne.
Who else is there?
I see all of that next
There's
year.
bare, man.
I see that.
Next year, the landscape of WWE next year is going to be completely different because they're going to bring in more people.
And just remember, if they're definitely going to Mexico this year,
he's winning the title.
bro, they need to
Even
if he doesn't get a title this year, he needs to be like in the running, or he has to be in that division where it's just like
he'll definitely
make it clear.
contend for a title. Definitely. Speaking on this, when is Phoenix gonna be released from
November? No,
I don't know if it's November. I actually don't know. I've not been paying attention. But
AEW is gonna hold that one.
But
hostage.
do you know what makes it?
They're gonna look at sick days. How many sick days have you taken?
do you know
How
what
many
makes
holiday days have you had?
Do you know what makes me laugh about Phoenix? Yeah. Right after Penta's debut, he tweeted a picture of himself in the street. That guy is a fool. Big fool.
Do you know what it is, yeah? Because I'm to Mex about this in his podcast. Wrestling is Wrestle Weekly.
Wrestling Weekly.
Wrestling Weekly, yeah. Shout out to my boy Max, man. And we were talking about that picture, and I was like, maybe he's just trying to show that, you know, he's releasing a new character. Max goes, stop with that bullshit. It's because of his brother, bro. But do you know what it is? Like, I feel for him, man. I really feel for him. Like, in his situation, he's probably seen his brother, like, get all the stuff and whatnot. And he's just there, just backside, like, just on the touchline. But then again, it's also a blessing in disguise because it's like,
It's definitely a blessing in disguise.
it's more, it helps him more because it's like, if Penta can wrestle like this, imagine what his brother is going to.
Exactly.
People are not anticipating it.
Yeah. You know what's great about it actually it's definitely a blessing in disguise because Penta's gone to set the groundwork, the
Yeah,
foundation.
yeah.
Now, when you come in as my little brother, everything's patterned for you. You've got your room there. You've got your house here. You know.
I don't think.
IC titles there for
I
you.
think. Do you know what's even mad? I don't think he's even gonna come in and they're gonna buck each other.
No, I don't think they should.
I think they're gonna go. I think one's gonna be on Raw, one's gonna be on SmackDown. Then eventually they'll probably just come face to face.
This makes me sad for Dragon Lee, man, because Dragon Lee's just wrestling on Twitter now. That's the problem. You end up going to do Viva la Raza, and all of a sudden, all of a sudden you're in a vortex of I'm just gonna do WWE speed. You're wrestling for 5 minutes on X. Come on, man.
I think he'll get. I think he'll.
The thing is, I have faith that once more of these luchadors start to come in, then they'll probably vie away from this whole LWO stuff. And you know, like for me, I feel like these wrestlers should be able to, whether it's like giving them like 20 minutes to just open a show, or put them in a division where it's like, you know what, this is the work rate. Like, bro, a Dragon Lee versus a Ilya.
Yeah.
A Dragon Lee versus a Sheamus. A Dragon Lee versus a Pete Dunne. Like, there's the writing is on the wall. Like, there's so many wrestlers that you can put these men against. That it doesn't make sense why he's not being utilized. But you're putting them in a vortex of, because I wear a mask and because Rey Mysterio is my idol, I should now team with him. Really and truly, all them should fuck up Rey Mysterio because this is his fault.
That's what I'm saying. They should retire.
They should fuck him up. They should fuck up Rey Mysterio. They got Joaquin Phoenix, who's not even fucking Mexican or Latino.
He's not talking about his mum to forget the free LWO.
He's not even fucking Latino, and he's stuck with these niggas.
It's for the
Philippines, bro. He's for the Philippines.
Madness.
Does it make sense to? I know WWE's got bare titles right now, but the more titles, the better.
I know where you're going.
You're gonna say cruiserweight title,
We're in
innit?
the cruiserweight title back in.
No, man.
No. The cruiserweight division back in the day was gold. I can't lie, it was very exciting. It was very exciting. Fuck the speed title, man. I'll put the speed title. I don't know. Forget speed title. Make it cruiserweight.
I think what annoys me, not that annoys me, but I think because the speed title was like non-canon to like WWE TV, it doesn't necessarily mean anything.
It doesn't translate.
Because it's like we've got how many former speed champions, but like
it's for Twitter.
We don't mention that they're former speed champions.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't do
it's like Dragon Lee's first main roster title, and even then it's like no one sees it. Doesn't even carry it.
There's no former speed champion or.
You know the ones in the indies where you have the belt and then after the show you have to give it back to the promoter. You have to give it back to the promoter.
Oh, fam.
Yeah, Penta being here, I think it's a blessing in disguise. If they both came, they would have just been thrown, either put in a tag team division, or people would have been comparing straight away. I prefer this one over the other.
That comparison is going to come through, though.
Yeah, it's going to come through, but let everyone get used to Penta first, and then let them get used to.
I feel like both of them bring such different things to the table anyway. So even if they were to compare, it's apples and oranges because, okay, cool, we know that when it comes to like the work rate side of things, Phoenix is the more superior. But when it comes to like the overall package, really and truly, Phoenix is not as versatile as Penta. So,
what's a grifter? I see this word get only this week I've been seeing this word getting on Twitter, Discord. Grifters. What's a grifter? Is it like someone like a gooner? What is it?
Someone like a what?
A gooner. What's a grifter?
What's that got to do anything?
What's a grifter?
Grifter. I mean, I think
like
the best way to say it is more of like someone who. I don't know how to describe it because it's like
You're a grifter.
So someone like Air Gold or some. Okay, they tend to describe people like Conan and Disco Inferno, people that tend to have like certain views just to kind of appease one audience or one company, and like they shit on one company just to appease another audience.
Okay,
so like Conan would shit on AEW just to appease the WWE audience in hopes that he can potentially get a job or some sort of like I don't know.
Okay, I'm seeing it now. A grifter. Okay.
Do you know what it is? I feel like because even though we're in media, I think we're just so far away from the online stuff. Like I look at it and I laugh, but at the same time, it's like none of this affects me. So it's like for me, it's just like whether someone's a grifter, like it doesn't bother me because really and truly, if you work in wrestling media, you're biased regardless.
You're gonna be biased. Yeah,
everyone's biased.
Everyone
is biased.
Whatever company you work with.
It doesn't matter what company you work with. So everyone's biased.
So in essence, like a grifter is basically a beg.
Yeah, basically.
You're a beg.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's like you're pushing certain views just to kind of like appease people, but then it's like you're not really balanced in your opinion. I think that's what Lem guys in the Discord, please let me know if my definition was
grifter,
apropos.
grifter.
But yeah, I don't know.
I've been seeing grifter 20
Like,
every
like,
day. It's giving grifter.
That is mad.
the gravitas.
It's giving grifter, fam. I can't lie.
And he did it so quick as well.
Hey, it's giving grifter. I can't lie, fam.
Hey.
Yeah.
It's giving grifter, bro. I can't lie, fam.
Oh, you man.
I saw it and I was like, bro, grifter.
Yeah.
Love, man.
But speaking of people that
Grifters.
are also not allowed to leave their company, Ricky Starks, it's been made known that he did ask for a release.
Yeah, he's been saying no.
And Tony Khan said, no way.
It's what we like.
It's business.
It's business, bro.
It's business. You signed a contract.
Yeah.
You got make those albums, bro.
Yeah.
If you can't make those albums, it's set out.
Just run, yeah. And the thing is, luckily, he's still doing indie, so he's allowed to get his name out. Like,
Yeah.
he's allowed to like continue and work. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's not going to be like forgotten or anything.
He's lucky that when he's not in the time, he wasn't in WWE in the times of Vince. Because if he was under Vince,
Oh.
you are Ian Catering. You're going to bloat.
Yeah.
You're going to bloat every week by force. But they're able. He's lucky that he's able. He's even blessed that he's able to go out and get bookings and whatnot. So. Yeah, man. It's business, man. It's business. What can we do? What we doing here, man?
So how long is his contract for? How many years has he got left?
I have no idea. Generally, I have no idea.
I'm sure it's finishing soon. But it's business.
It is what it is, man. What can you really do?
Imagine-
It's the nature of the game. Do you know what I mean? And
As an employee, would you let him go?
no. But then at the same time, I'm more of the thinking of if I know naturally I haven't got anything for you and we're not in a place where we have like a relationship to stand on, then I feel like I'll be a bit more appeased to like let you go. But at the same time, I'd rather just have you do nothing. I don't know. I feel like from a moral standpoint, I genuinely feel like if someone wants to be let go, I think you should just let people go. Yeah. But at the same time, that's not how business works.
It doesn't work like that.
Because at the end of the day,
you sign a contract.
You sign a contract. So do you know what I mean?
Because even if it was me, honestly speaking, I'll probably do the same thing. I'll probably keep him there. But I'll probably try and utilize him TV just to give him, like, even if it's a thing where he's on Ring of Honor for a bit, he's doing just getting some wrestling in, whatever. But
to play Angel's advocate, if it's a thing where he is someone that tends to like, not saying that he tends to turn down creative, but there have been murmurs that he has turned down creative. If this is someone that has turned down creative in the past, is this someone that you necessarily feel like you should be moving forward with on TV?
No,
you're better off just letting them just go and do the indie stuff.
Yeah, I think that'd be the better case, because if I'm now trying to give you ideas, like not give you ideas, but trying to put you in this place and say no, then my job here. I've tried my job and my job's done. So
it's a sticky one still, man.
No one should look at no employee like that, because my shoes, his shoes, whoever's shoes or not, like it's business.
Yeah.
See it for what it is. Like, obviously he's gonna be let out his contract soon, but for now he's having to sit this out because
just eat the humble pie, man. By the time you come out of it, you'll be better for it. And when you do get to go to WWE, or if you go to WWE, then
let's be real. There's money on the table. He will go to WWE and he will make their money. Why are you going there to make their money? You stay here and you make us money. If you're not making AEW money, do your push-ups, do your burpees, do your dips.
Bro,
your time will come, man. They're gonna free you, bro.
Get out there, man. Just do stuff, man. There's other promotions, like you're saying, you can go work for them. Like DPW, always cooking, doing some cool stuff. So,
and if AEW is able to give him the grace that, all right, we're not gonna use you, but we'll still pay you. Again, I don't know if they're gonna be doing that.
No, of course, naturally, you're still in the.
The problem is this.
And you get to still work.
Problem is this. I've been speaking to bare ballers, innit? And they're like, I'm sure you probably see from, if he was a pro basketball player, you probably agree with me on this as well. To a fan, there's a difference. Like, to us, it looks cool just sitting on the sidelines and getting paid. No. Bro, if I've trained my whole life here, this sport, say I'm the best at it, doing whatever, and you're putting me on the bench every for a whole year, bro, I'm wasting time, wasting years. I want to go out there and perform.
Yeah, that's the way I look at things, because I look at there's so many wrestlers on the AEW roster. I can only speak on AEW because they're allowed to do indies. Yeah. There's so many wrestlers on the AEW roster that are not on TV weekly, but I still don't see them on the indies. Yeah, and for me, I'm just like, what are you guys doing? Yeah. You guys are wasting your time away. Because when you now end up going back to TV or go back to Ring of Honor, I don't care. But if you at least are wrestling at a DPW or GCW or Prestige Wrestling, I have more stocks for you because I know, one, you have a bit more freedom to be able to actually wrestle the type of matches you want to wrestle. Yeah. And two, when you do end up eventually going back to AWTV, I'm more inclined to want to watch. Yeah. We saw it with Anna Jay. Anna Jay wasn't necessarily someone people look forward to seeing, but when she went to Stardom for her excursion and then came back, whether she's wrestling every 1 or 2 weeks, people are invested because they know that there's been some sort of improvement and we've seen her journey along the way. Same with people like Lee Moriarty, though, when he was doing indies, people, and Takeshita as well, when the man are wrestling away from AEW, people are excited because it's like, you know what, this is a different playground we get to see you in. I get to enjoy it. And when you do end up going back to AEW TV, it's more things to enjoy.
Yeah. Is that what we're doing? What WWE doing almost right now?
It's a blessing, bro. It's a blessing.
And WWE should be doing that more too. Yep. If you know that there's wrestlers that are not going to be used on TV, you're naturally fostering these partnerships, especially with stuff like WWID, where you've got different wrestling promotions that are actual and wrestling schools that are like WWID schools. You could be sending these people to come and work with your talent.
Yeah.
You can be sending these people to be working with your talent.
That itself is a blessing because when they come back to TV, they're going to be so much better. They're not going to be rusty or anything because they've been getting in their reps.
Yeah. And the thing is, naturally, I'm sure every week these are people that are training. It's not like they're just sitting at home doing nothing. They're definitely training. But at the same time, there's nothing better than actually just getting in the ring and actually having
doing your
working
moves.
matches and actually having the matches. So
you can speak about that. Yes, well, obviously we'll come back to the grab talk, but this weekend.
Oh yeah, man, that was fun. We had the open session.
Let's talk about that, man.
The open session.
I can't lie. I was gutted. I wasn't there. I also had.
You missed out, man.
I had a birthday to attend to.
Yeah, you missed out, man. It was proper fun, man. Big up, Lincoln, Ray Johnson, Brendan, Cobbiner,
Lino was there.
Lino, Jem is back wrestling again.
Jem looked fly.
Big up Spike Trevay.
Yeah.
There was a few other guys.
Carnival was there as well.
No, he wasn't there. No, he wasn't there. But there's a few other guys that actually train at Play Fight as well. And I was actually randomly looking at one of their Instagrams today, and he's actually cold.
Yeah,
I'll show you after.
The guy that went.
He's the one in the video that Roy was doing. I don't want to bait the move out, but he's done. Yeah. So it was just good to actually especially when you're training week to week and you're just mainly doing drills, and you're just practicing those drills. You don't necessarily get a chance to actually work on in-ring stuff and not necessarily not in-ring stuff, but you don't get to work on that being match ready. Yeah. So when we literally had we're all around the ring just doing heats, tagging each other in, just practicing different moves and sequences and stuff like that. And it's proper fun, man. So I think it'll be nice, same way you play football, where you can just shout man, I'm like, yo, bro, Power League Friday, or I'll shout man, I'm like, yo, man of scrimmage. It would be sick to be able to yo, guys, let's go if we had a community of whether it be wrestlers or people that are just starting to just say, yo, guys, let's go do an open session where we can all just come together and work with each other and workshop with each other. I think it would be so sick. Yeah. Because for me, it's just I love the training, but doing that, I was just I need to do this more because there's doing the training, but then there's actually finding a way to apply it.
To natural.
Especially when it's Roy, big up Roy. I think the world of Roy. Actually rolling around with him and just working with him and him we're calling spots. Bro, it was sick,
man. It looks sick.
And sometimes it's there'll be certain things that we're doing. We're not even calling spots. We're just letting it flow. And bro, it's sick. It's proper sick.
So what's it like improvising, doing that? Bro?
I think it's just a matter of just kind of naturally you're telling a story. Yeah. So it's just a matter of just kind of figuring out a format. And of course, there's nothing wrong with you have to call spots. Yeah. Because at the same time, you don't want to just be there just looking at each other or doing nothing. It's for example, I must have given Roy an Irish whip. I've tried to go for an elbow, but I didn't know he was going to hold on to the rope. But I've ran into him. But in my head, I'm thinking, I've seen this spot on TV before, so I know for a fact I'm going to run into him. He's going to give me an elbow.
Elbow.
And it's this is stuff that you don't call. You just, do you know what I mean? So it's just, just throwing this off. And even watching Spike, him and Lino rolling around, and it's I'm just bro, this is Spike. But obviously, Spike didn't clock me.
He didn't clock you?
He didn't clock me. He didn't see me.
Until when?
Until I went up to him, yo, what are you saying, Spike? He's like, oh shit. Wow. He's like, how long have you been training for? I'm like, bro, I've been training for 8-9 months now. And he's like, no, I'm proper happy that you. I was like, yeah, Narfi's doing it as well. I was like,
I need to be.
Yeah, I just giving me different advice. She's like, yeah, bro, just have fun with it and don't feel like you need to. I was like, bro, listen, I'm just having fun,
man. Have fun, man.
I'm not trying to take this anywhere.
Have fun,
I'm
bro.
literally just genuinely just want to have fun,
work with different people, maybe wrestle 1 or 2 promotions, but I genuinely just want to have fun with it, man.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to pursue anything. I love the craft so much that I just want to be able to like say that, I've been able to do it. And do you know what I mean?
It was like that session that we had, and I think we done the first heat ever. And after I forgot my guy's name. He's Brazilian.
I'll big him up.
Yeah, so we done the thing, and after I threw him, done Irish whip against the ropes, and I said, big boot. I fought like a professional.
That big boot was cold. I remember.
The big boot I done I don't know where I learned it from. I think I learned from JBO and Eddie Guerrero. There's a scene there's a sequence in the match where JBO is doing a lot of arm drags. So JBO trying to fight out of it. He does Irish whip straight, bam, big. It was on when the blood was like.
Oh,
it was the Great American Bash match.
Yeah,
it was a Great American Bash. No, it wasn't.
I think was that match on SmackDown?
No, I wasn't SmackDown. When he busted his head open, the blood was just pouring like that.
And he hit him with the chair shot.
Yeah, chair shot. I thought
Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah, are you sure that was on SmackDown?
No, that wasn't SmackDown. That was like a pay-per-view. I forgot the name. I forgot Judgment Day.
That's it.
Judgment Day. Done the Irish whip, then straight big boot to the face. And I done it. And I was like, sick. And after I tried to do the stinger splash, and I was too. I didn't elevate. I was too close.
Too far away.
I was too close. So when I got to him,
you almost flew up.
No, I was meant. Wait, was that too far away?
You were too far away because you didn't actually leap. It was one of the ones where he jumped. And then he jumped in front of him. Then when he did it,
and then I hugged him. And after he sold it, helped me out sell it. He went on the floor, and after I think he called the minutes. I was like 2-minute heat, and I was like, yo, this feels sick. Imagine in the match, I'm like, pow, pow. Even if we done this week when you gave me the the Samoa Joe combo.
Oh yeah,
that shit was. I can't lie. Be real with you. That shit hurts.
Do you know what it is? I think. Do you know what my problem is? They will see me do it, and Jordan will be like, "Yeah, it's good." So I'll be like, "Fuck yeah, I'm doing it again, bro." I can't lie. There was one point, I booted Drake. It was like, "That's the American football power."
That's me, bro. Bro,
I just ran into. I said, "Harry Kane!"
If you're in beef and someone's running, that's Harry Kane.
You know the ones where you kick here. You know the ones where you kick, bam, and
he jumps off. But just man, it hurts, But it's good that it hurts because you can sell it more.
Yeah.
So like when I think there was a time in
I just think it was kicking my nipples bare.
They'll chop my back here. He chopped done a back chop in it. Then he run around, booted my chest. And when he booted my chest, I'm like, shit. So by the time I'm ready to sell the elbow drop, I'm already selling that. So it goes bang, elbow drop's like bang, done. It was like a nice fully thing after. I remember I was chopping this guy. I was giving this guy like one Masawa chop here, bow. But after when I went around, I tried to kick his chest. I think I kicked nothing as well, nipples. Yeah. Oh,
bro, when you kick someone in the nipples, bro, it got to a point where I was like, fam, I felt like my nipples were bleeding, fam. Because he kept kicking me with his toes rather than the laces.
Laces, yeah. So
I think it might be the shoes because them shoes are heavy.
It's heavy.
Those shoes are heavy.
I took out the insult to her.
Them shoes are heavy, fam.
More grounded, so yeah, man.
But the thing is, it's one of the ones where it's not like it hurts. Where it's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
But it's one of the ones where it's like,
you can sell it more.
It's like, oh shit, okay, and it's like, bro,
because you have to like, You see when you're doing like tricep, because you have to like bend your chest out. Yeah. You have to put your chest down, sit like this, then get it like that.
Or like when you're doing the cable flash.
Cable flash.
Oh yeah.
You gotta put your chest out. Yeah. So like, even I'm thinking that even now when I'm watching the match now, a man will run and after I'm seeing him just do this.
You see it all the time.
Nice,
even when you see people, when you see Jeff Hardy going for a swanton bomb, you literally just
see the wave. Oh yeah. So told Lax what happened. I was trying to explain to Lax that I nearly killed Graham, bro.
Oh, when you went for the center.
Nearly killed him, man.
Oh, bro. But the thing is, I thought that happened to you when I did the senton as well. Because the first time I jumped over you because I'm thinking I'm not trying to hurt this guy.
Senton from the rope.
No. It was like a running one.
Senton,
okay.
But it's one of the ones where it's like sometimes when they teach you how to do something, I rather than kind of like do it in a way where it's like cool, I'm comfortable, I just copy. And I'm forgetting that Johnny's smaller than me. Yeah. So Johnny can jump up high.
He can jump high,
it's not that high.
Yeah.
But I've got a high vertical leap. So if I jump up, I'm thinking I'm going to kill this nigga. So the first time I've gone to do it on lead, I've jumped over him and then fallen back.
Yeah.
And I'm looking, I was like, I fucked up.
I was like, no, you missed me. Then I've done it again,
So the second time I've done it, I've literally landed on top of him. And I've fallen backwards.
But how I helped it was like, because John told us that trick, like, bounce off, so I didn't really feel the thing in it. And I was more scared that he was going to land on my balls. That's why I was protecting my... I was like this. If this guy lands on, I'm finished. So when he done it, I propped him up and it was fine. The only thing I felt was like your back on my arms. It was fine. But it was when I done it to the thing, I could feel myself landing on that bum first on him. Yeah. I was like, that's dangerous. Like, it's basically, I done like a bonsai.
He done a bonsai and I fell backwards. I was like,
yeah. Bro,
but he's a big guy, so it's one of the ones where it's like he can take it.
He take it, yeah. But he tried to do the thing as well, but like obviously.
No, the thing is, it was calm. I think it's just one of the ones where it's like, if we're to do it, we don't have to actually go that high. We can literally just like, even if it's just like propping the person up and then just doing like a small leap and then doing it.
So let me get this straight. Is it the running senton where like
think of like
he's running and it's like he
slips.
So are you running and then?
So we didn't even run, bro. Man just took one step and just jumped up in the air.
Yeah. Okay. You meant to like jump off one leg and. By the way, I've seen some do it before where he shakes and this guy then bow.
It's cold. Even Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt used to have a cold one. It's one of the ones you just need to practice it. And with wrestling, you have to get out of your own head because if you start to have doubt, you injure someone. You injure yourself and injure someone in it. So sometimes, and even when I was chatting to Ray when we was going through the thing, he thinks it's bad advice, but at the same time, it's just sometimes you just have to full send it, and then
full send it. Yeah.
It's better to ask, and depending on who you're working with, it's better to ask for forgiveness than to ask for permission. Innit? Not saying that you should just be working stiff on everyone, but at the same time, if you know like the person's capacity, like even like Seon, big up Seon. Like there's times where I'm like we'll be doing stuff together. He's like, bro, just hit me, man. Just hit me, man. Like I'm fine. Like as long as you're like I know you can like. When it comes to like the actual like slams and stuff, you'll be able to have me safely. But with the other stuff, I don't care. Like I'm trying to get beaten up.
The time we were doing the chops, we had to go around and chop each other in it. And I was like, no, wait, this is when we've done single chops.
You know what chops?
And I was like,
I wasn't involved in that one.
Let's be mature.
I wasn't there. I missed that session.
Let's be mature.
But we had to go around in a circle and give each other a chop.
I said, Dol, hit me. Let's give me hard. I was like, I know you can hit harder than that, man. And he went, pow! I was like, it feels good, but I know you can hit harder than that. So when I hit him, I think...
even Johnny said, he was like, Jack, I thought you were going to hit him harder. I was like, bro...
He said, I thought you guys were going to
I want my boy to go back to his sons and his wife, man.
No, but obviously, you'll hit me like this, so obviously, if you cup it, innit, so...
Cup it?
Let me give you a shot, come.
It's
calm.
Yeah, that's all.
It's not that bad.
That's all right.
See that?
It's not like that. Yeah, it's calm.
And man, the thing, obviously,
like even when Ray gave me a chop, bro, it was like hard, but it was light at the same time.
Why does it have to be up there though? It's like
because that's the surface area, innit?
Yeah.
Surface area.
No, hit across me.
Yeah, surface area.
Even when I was speaking to coach, he was like, "How you won't believe it, but Gunter's chops are not even hard.
It just sounds hard.
Yeah, because look, they probably aren't. Obviously, some are hard, but when he does the first time, probably like.
So what? You cup your hand?
Yeah, just to like get the sound.
The first time I thought it was all 5 fingers.
No,
sometimes they do, but at the same time, you know the ones where it's like, have you ever like slapped someone so hard that your hand starts stinging?
Yeah, it'll be like that. Yeah,
it'll be like that. So
that's like the first time I tried to do it. Yeah, it hurt my hand. But yeah, man, sick, man. I think it's that time. It is actually that time. We need to start vlogging our WRESTHINGS training.
Yeah.
And giving that to the members. I think the members deserve that.
Yeah, 100%.
Obviously, giving them the little clips here every now and then is good, but they need more.
Yeah, no, for sure.
They need to see how things actually work. So maybe the week going forward, I think on Monday, I'll vlog it.
Let's do it, man.
The whole thing.
Oh, shit.
And we'll...
Just felt the effects of
I said the delay.
That's crazy. Obviously, I have to ask for permission and stuff, but obviously, we'll try and vlog it and give it to the members and whatnot. Because I think, like I said, the members deserve it. I think the members need to see more stuff like that. The members enjoy our vlogs. We've done the survey, so yeah, man. And if you're not a member, become a member. Man.
Become a member, man. Yeah, man. Become a member. And big up the 90s babies as well. They give us a shout out.
Yeah.
In the recent episodes.
Them,
they want to come to a wrestling show, bro. Tell me, I've been inviting you, bro, but
yeah.
We'll make it happen, man. We'll make it happen.
Hondo.
Make it happen.
Kenny
Omega's return.
Yeah.
That was a very, very fun match. Very fun match against Brian Cage.
Brian Cage, sick. I didn't catch it.
It was a fun match, man. I can't lie. Kenny Omega's the greatest of all time, man.
Oh,
Kenny Omega's the greatest of all time.
Aura.
Okay, bro, listen. Even his new theme song is
What's it? Is it
insane.
like?
It's not Battle Cry anymore.
No, it's not Battle Cry. But I think it's from the same composer, someone that composed is it Final Fantasy?
Yeah. Oh, was that the same one he came out to?
Yeah, Wrestle Dynasty.
Yeah, that was.
Bro,
that's
that
the song
theme-
going forward now, yeah.
I'm guessing so. That's a final boss song. Like, that's not the type of song you just give to anyone.
Yeah.
Like, this is who you give to the goats.
You feel, yeah.
Like, Aura is, bro, ridiculous, man. Yeah, it was a fun match.
Ospreay came out to help.
Ospreay came out to help. They're teasing. I think they're kind of teasing Will Ospreay versus Kenny again at some point. They're also teasing Kenny and Takeshita again.
Ooh,
I'm assuming it might be for the international title. Which should be fun.
Stock in that time.
How was that Maximum Carnage Fatal 10-way? Is it 10-way? Not Fatal 10-way. 10-way the 10-man tag team match.
That was like wasn't that last week?
Maximum Carnage.
That was probably. I think that was the 10-man match. I think that was last week.
That wasn't on the same.
No, because this week they had Will Hobbs versus. Well, last week, no, the week before, Will Hobbs versus Moxley, which was a fun match. Good match. Also a trios match with Hurt Syndicate versus Private Party and Mark Briscoe. Was it really fun match? MVP hasn't missed a step.
Yeah, I saw.
Proper.
I thought MVP was never going to wrestle. I thought he was just going to be manager, but it's good to see him.
Proper fun to see him wrestling. Yeah, like. I know they're going to be Private Party going to be defending their titles this week. I mean, tonight. If they lose it, it's a bit of a shame. It feels like AEW have just like. It feels like Tony Khan's just given up on them. Yeah. I feel like if I was to book it, I'd have Private Party still win. Yeah. But then at the same time, if you don't have faith in Private Party and Hurt Syndicate win, feed everyone to them. Feed everyone to them. Yeah. FTR. FTR, do you say Outrunners?
Yeah, give them, let them get punished, innit? Let them get punished.
Okay, if you want. I don't want to see it.
Do
it on Collision, I won't watch it.
What about for thingy? Eve, what's a good Johnny Hungy in that?
Them man are on Ring of Honor most of the time. So, but then I feel like again, I just know AEW's tag team division is just. I'm trying to think of. I don't know. I just feel like I don't know why. But why have these North American companies? Well, why have WWE and AEW like given up on their tag team divisions?
It's not popping on.
Nah, man.
They're not invested into it, man.
Like, what can be done to like make tag team wrestling great again?
Bring a new stipulation that feeds the tag team, because I feel like people are gonna. Okay, this is from my childhood experience. Obviously, we could talk about Legion of Doom. We could talk about the Steiner Brothers. We could talk about Demolition. But what made me enjoy tag team wrestling was the fact that there was always that stipulation: TLC. Tables, ladders, and chairs. Jeff Hardy, the Hardy Boys, Edge and Christian, and the Dudley Boys. Those three there had different styles, but when they came together, it was magnificent. Besides that, even just having random tag teams like Stone Cold and Triple H, Stone Cold and Mankind, stuff like that made it fun. I don't know what it is, but it was that. Different times.
I think even before you get to that point, I think overall there needs to be competition. Yeah. Doesn't feel like there's real competition between any of these tag teams. It just feels like everybody's just existing. Everyone's just existing in one world, and it's like a rotisserie of, okay, cool, we're gonna have this tag team be at the helm of like championship, and then once we shoo them away, this next tag team's gonna be there. And it's like there needs to be this constant vying of, you know what, even if there's this tag team as tag team champions, these 5 tag teams are still trying to compete with each other to, like, regardless of who tag team champions are, we're the best tag team. Yeah. And it doesn't feel like that. But when Edge and Christian or when the Dudley Boys or the Hardys were about, even if them man were the centerpiece, you still had other tag teams that were there like, you know what, we still want to be a part of this. That's why you had people like Too Cool winning tag team titles. Yeah. Because it doesn't matter who is at the helm of the tag team championship, everybody's still competing and still wants to be the best tag team. But it doesn't feel that way with AEW tag teams unless the matches for the tag team titles. And I feel like competition breeds. Like when you have healthy competition and it feels like each week these tag teams are out there to prove that we should be on top of this division. Naturally, you're gonna want to be investing in.
It's what Street Profits are doing week in week
out. Remember when they reintroduced the tag team titles? I think the SmackDown tag team titles. Like, was it 2003? And you had Eddie Guerrero and Rhino, Chris Benoit and Kurt Angle. You had Edge and Rey Mysterio.
I just remember yeah. And they won it. They won it.
Yeah, bro. Every week it just seemed, and even at one point, Rhino and Tajiri were tag teaming.
Yeah,
it just felt like no matter where we were, these tag teams wanted to show that, you know what, it doesn't matter who I'm tag teams with, it doesn't matter who you're with, we want to be the best tag team.
Yeah.
And it doesn't feel like that with AEW. It doesn't feel like that in WWE either.
The chips are there, the cards are there, it's just the layout, the setup.
Yeah.
I think just give these lot a bit more time, make their matches seem a bit more important. I don't know. Like you said, add a stipulation or something. It's been a minute since we've seen a tables match in a tag team. And back in the day, you would have one partner that's been put through a table, and then you have another partner that now has to fight the odds against two people. You don't really see that type of stuff anymore. Or even tag team steel cages, etc. Like, I know that's what made things special for me back in the day. When one of the Hardy Boys climbs out, and then one of them still got a fight.
Save the thing.
And then one comes back in, jumps from the top.
Just to help
It adds a bit more drama to the situation.
In WWE's, I say for me, I think when Street Profits talk about them not being able to get a lick of the title, like that stuff kind of makes me invested, and I think that's what kind of helps me, getting more into the thing. But I feel like when they now start mixing story with, obviously you can make story with it, but I feel like it shouldn't be done all the time. For example, this story with like mostly Machine Guns and DIY, I like it, but the next one needs to be a thing where it's like, who's the best tag team in the world right now? Is it Street Profits?
Yeah.
No. Is it DIY? No. Is it War Raiders? It needs to be that. It needs to be a thing where it's like, I think even done on SmackDown. Even what Creed Brothers done on Raw when they were like, oh, I want to beat the War Raiders for the title. Yeah. It needs to be like that. Do you get what I mean? So it's like, we're now looking forward to it. Fuck the story stuff for now, but yeah. Do
you know what?
That sounds weird. But do you get what I mean?
The thing is, I feel like there could be like a mix and blend of everything, but there just needs to be a showing that tag teams feel important, regardless of whether it's just a thing where these two are just having an exhibition, and maybe during one point down the line, they end up having a story between them. But then there's maybe another set of tag teams that have a story between them. So like you can actually do both at the same time, but it's just a matter of just like making each team feel special, not just, okay, cool, Judgment Day have the belts, so we're going to make them feel special for now, and everyone else is just going to be clamoring to them, and then once they lose the belts, they don't matter anymore. No, it doesn't matter. When Edge Christian, Dudley Boys and Jeff Hardy all were facing each other, they all felt important, no matter who won or who lost. It means nothing, because at the end of the day, you want each team, regardless of win or loss, to be elevating each other.
So perfect. You're right. We're on the right lines. So that tag team, I think 4 tag teams in that WrestleMania match. Gemma under the belt, and it was that both nights had both tag team matches for the belts. Was it both nights? No, Grayson Waller won the belt with Austin Fury.
Oh yeah.
That was sick.
Yeah, that was fun.
Is actually got
stipulation?
It was like
was that the same match? Was that the same match that Austin Fury Grayson Waller went through the table?
I can't remember the actual match.
I think it was.
You know what I'm talking about? It was WrestleMania 40 last year.
Probably. I actually can't remember.
I think DIY won. I remember. Yeah. But yeah, that was sick because he had Miz and Miz and R-Truth. He had Judgment Day. He had Street Profits. I think it was not Street Profits. He had someone else, whatever. But it was fun because like, who is going to be the first? Who's going to be the champions?
You know what's sick about tag teams? What WWE used to be back in the day: multi-man tag team matches, fatal 4-way tag team matches, triple threat tag team matches. Don't really get enough of that. We don't get tornado tags anymore. All of that stuff, like, be a bit more.
Yeah.
I mean, we get it, but it's like
they'll throw it away on like a random Raw SmackDown.
Raw,
it's like, or they'll do it on like a random Dynamite. But at the same time, it's like we get it, but at the same time, we still want it to be like, if we're getting these matches, it still needs to be a bit more like monumental. It has to lead to something. Or it has to be the end of something. You can't just like.
This is why I agree with what you said. Stipulations made shit important. Bro. When the Hardys were facing Eminem, it was a TLC match. When they were facing Edge and Christian, still cage.
I think
when they're facing the Dudleys, you could get a random Undertaker and Kane versus the Dudleys.
That was fun though.
Bro,
I was like, no mercy, no mercy.
It makes shit fun. And then when you have the tag team affiliates as well, running in, jumping in to get involved. Rhino coming in for the save, Lita coming in for the Hardys, bro.
Because even these big Akeem, what's it? The part of the
Authors of Pain.
Yeah.
Authors of Pain.
Authors of Pain. They could easily be in this tag team picture.
Yeah.
And that's my problem. It just feels like there's no real competition between any of these tag teams. They're just all there for a check and just all there for vibes.
Authors of Pain should have come out and said, listen, we're here for a reason. We want to get the tag team belts. Grayson Waller. And they man are running. They man are shook. So they're now trying to put people in front of them and they break. I don't know. Do you know, okay, I'll retract my point. There can be story, but the story shouldn't need to be intertwined with the reason why the title's here. Does that make sense?
I just think overall, the underlying thing needs to be competition.
Yeah.
Competition is what will breed everything naturally for things to move forward. And if there's no competition, then we're literally just putting people in matches for the sake of putting people in matches.
That's exactly what's happening.
It just needs to be competition. There needs to be competition, and then there can be competition to the point where it's like you can have people vying for the belt, but then you can also still have storylines where it doesn't involve the belt. But at some point, it's gonna
the belt will come in.
The result of this storyline will factor into this person moving forward for a belt or not. Because, like we said, with these tag team divisions, you should be able to like elevate people to the point where it's like within whether it's win or loss. If a tag team loses, you can start some sort of redemption arc to the point where maybe 6 months down the line, if eventually get a tag team title shot, the team that wins, they're probably tag team champions at that point, and then you can revisit. And then there's so many stories that you can have with this kind of shit.
Even what's happening on thing right now, SmackDown right now, you've got Pretty Deadly, you got Los Garzas, you got mostly Machine Guns, you got Street Profits, and Bloodline not really part of it no more. But even that whole thing, I think we're gonna get there. I think the competition thing, we're gonna get there eventually. But at the moment, it just feels like things are just happening for the sake of just happening. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, let's see how things go. Hopefully, they make tag team important again. Hope things get important again.
I want there to be bad blood between teams. I don't want this tag team shouldn't like that tag team. Whenever they link up, I want everyone to be like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like,
because like I said, the thing, Authors of Pain should be in that.
Yeah.
They should definitely be in that.
They should be dominating.
Yeah. But yeah, it's all fine.
Like what? Authors of Pain, what? And War Raiders.
Well, the Authors of Pain, they're on SmackDown.
Yeah, but like think about it. Like,
if
they were to come together.
Authors of Pain on SmackDown.
I just on Raw.
They're on Raw.
They're on Raw. Yeah, with Karen Cross. Yeah, sorry, yeah.
And even then, them versus War Raiders would be a good match.
That's a match, yeah. Book that.
Because like they're all giants, so it's like, oh shit, what's gonna happen here? Alpha male versus alpha male.
Well, how many tag teams have Raw got?
Beats me, boy.
Yeah, they got LW, whatever.
LW don't really compete in something.
No. Have you got your Reddit listings?
Yeah, let me grab some.
Reddit time.
Let me grab some.
Reddit time. Like I said, this should be a weekly segment. But I hope you guys have been enjoying the last couple episodes I've been dropping this year.
Please leave comments, man. Leave comments. Let us know what you think.
Drop comments, man. Please. 6th of February. Hackney Wick Wrestling Colour Factory. Make sure you guys get your tickets. Hustle. Another hustle show. First hustle show of the year, man. It's going to be sick.
Do the hustle.
We've got Wild War versus Wayne Leverkusen. We've got Tate Mayfairs versus Sid Scala. We've got the... actually, I can't even announce the last thing. But yeah. A lot of stuff happening, man. A lot of stuff happening.
Nathan Black from PPW is going to be there.
Nathan Black? Who's that again?
Size. He's the co-owner of PPW.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be
six. Red Scorpion, Luchador.
Yeah.
He's gonna be there. So yeah, no, it should be a jam-packed show, man. It should be a really, really good show.
I can't lie, this is a random one, yeah. I'm excited to see Freddie Blackstone wrestle.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about Freddie Blackstone, but I'm like, the moment he becomes a single star and he's away from Rocco Garcia, I'm scared for that roster.
Do you know what I like about Freddie? He has such a nonchalant style.
Yeah, bro.
It's like he doesn't care, but it's like it doesn't matter what he does, he's gonna hurt you.
He's gonna hurt you.
Like the way he would have the person sitting down, he would just kick them.
You kick them.
He would just kick them, and just he gives no fucks in the world. It's just like it doesn't matter what I do, it doesn't matter how I do it. It doesn't look pretty, but I'm gonna fuck you up.
I think he does BJJ, innit?
Yeah. Sometimes I'll just go through the hustle page, hustle gym page, just to see the training videos. And a lot of the stuff that he there's one move that he done where it was I think they had him in a lock, and then he's now thrown them over and he's put them in an arm bar. I was like, that looks cold, man.
He's a jiu-jitsu specialist.
He's cold. I like him a lot.
I'm excited to see Freddie.
Yeah, no, Freddie's cool, man. It should be interesting to see what's happening with the Lions Den and moving forward. That song's such a banger, man. Such a banger. Randomly, what are your favourite songs from Hustle?
That song there.
Brother,
What
that
else?
is a banger.
I like Scarlett's theme.
Yeah.
I like Eddie Pettifer's theme.
Eddie's theme is cold.
Yeah.
The people's champ.
I think it's got to that point where Tate's theme is starting to sound like my time, and I hated Triple H in that time.
Fair.
Do you know what I mean? Because it's like I associate that with badness. And like,
yeah, whenever you hear Tate's theme,
it feels like some bad. It's
but then every time I hear Tate's theme, it feels like the main event's coming.
Yeah.
It feels like we're at that point now. We're at that point. We're in business. You know what I mean? And it's like even like Tate's theme is cold.
No, I don't know if you guys remember this year. There was one hustle where Tate was about to come out. They shined the light on the stairs. And then one random woman comes out.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck? But she was literally just going downstairs to Jay's seats.
Yeah, she been a wrong time to do
I'm trying to think of other themes. The line.
Obviously, GM1.
Yeah, GM1.
Their
theme's alright.
Yeah.
I like Donny's theme.
Donny's theme, yeah.
I like Donny's theme. To be fair, at one point I used to hate that song. But I feel like Donny's Donny's entrance has made me like the song again. Yeah, I think Rocco might have the best theme.
Yeah, Rocco has the best theme, yeah.
Rocco, Ted.
Yeah. Rocco had that same effect, by the way.
So?
Rocco had that same effect before.
Yeah.
On that whole
I think he still has it. Rocco still gives me final boss vibes. It's just one of the. I feel like a good main event is someone that you can slot anywhere in the card, and they mean business. Yeah. And like Rocco always gets a reaction, no matter what.
Nina Samuels as well.
I love Nina Samuels. They're the top three. They're the top three. They're the top three themes.
The producer went mad on that keyboard.
Crazy, and the thing is, I think her theme in Progress is the same song, but it's like just more keys.
There's more keys,
It's just more keys. It's more keys. Cool. We're gonna quickly go through some Reddit stuff. So I found this this post, and it is on what is the worst trope in modern wrestling. So I want to ask you guys, what are some tropes in modern wrestling that you dislike? And then after we'll go through some of the stuff that people have said.
Tropes in modern wrestling that I dislike.
I can start if you guys don't.
Yeah, start
one trope I hate in modern wrestling is security guards. I hate security guards in wrestling because if you know security guards in real life, I can't lie, they're not taking any. Like you can't take them for idiot.
Yeah, you can't.
And don't get me wrong, I can understand the power dynamics and the power scaling of a wrestler with prep time and a security guard, but at the same time, like I look at this from a point of view. Yeah, if I'm a kayfabe GM or promoter of a wrestling show and I am booking security, I want my security to be just on Baz as the wrestlers.
Yeah. Like what you want to do? You want to?
You
want to step him? Yeah.
That's actually a sick way to debut a wrestler. You know.
What, as a security guard?
As a security
they done it in TNA.
Who did
Gunner. Gunner used to be. Gunner used to be.
Who did Gunner become?
He used to be a security guard.
Who was Gunner before?
Gunner was Gunner, but then he became someone in WWE. What was his name in WWE?
Something Rycard, no.
Jackson Rycard.
That's right. Yes, I'm saying
he was he was part of the TNA security team.
Yeah,
and then man used to fuck niggas up.
I need to watch that.
Them niggas is so fucking Gunner and Summer. I can't remember who the other guy was. He was a scrub, but Gunner's a scrub anyways. But them man were on Baz, and then it got to a point where Gunner was like, "No, I'm fighting for this company," and he became an active wrestler. So yeah, and another thing I don't like in
referees are too fragile.
Yeah,
and I even okay. It's actually, look, I think this is my trope. My thing is what I hate. So referees are too fragile. And the problem is that when there's a special guest as well, for example, Seth Rollins becomes a special guest in the match, he also becomes fragile. It's like they lose their superpowers. Yeah. Why the fuck can't you defend yourself?
It's the straps. It's the straps. It's the zebra straps.
Why is it the wrestlers
they neutralize you?
And now you're on the floor
they neutralize
you.
Yeah, that's one thing I hate. Yeah.
You know what? I think mine is spearing wrestlers into the barricade. And it's always that one barricade in the same
unlock it.
spot.
They untie they take out the screws.
If you know that place is prone to getting damaged, reinforce it.
Watch out, nigga.
Watch out. Cool, let's go through some of the comments on Reddit. So this person says, I hate, and I mean hate, when there's a multi-tag match and they do corner powerbomb suplex. So the Tower of Doom.
I don't mind that.
I don't mind.
It's a I feel like it's not. It's it's embedded now in my brain that it has to happen.
Yeah, it's for me. It's such a multi-man move.
Yeah.
It's such a multi-man move.
It also like slows down the match as well, which is nice.
Yeah, but then sometimes I'm just like, okay, cool. The person that's doing the powerbomb, I can understand from a kayfabe mind that because you've exerted all your power to do the powerbomb, that's why you're tired. But then sometimes I feel like, why are they not booking this person to now just go and try and get a pin?
Yeah, straight away. Yeah.
And then after, if they both kick out, it's like, oh, fuck, man.
Yeah.
Well, fair. Someone else says, commentary saying that the apron is the hardest part of the ring. I feel like it's the modern wrestling equivalent of the Willem Scream. And they say almost... So the edge of the ring.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Okay. This bit.
That's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought.
But the actual, like... it's the same surface. It's the same surface.
Okay, I thought you were talking about that, that's why I hurt myself.
No, nobody's actually thrown in one there. If they are, Kalas.
I threw myself there, but yeah.
Japan, no?
Sir?
Japan, no?
Here?
Bare moves. Yeah, on the edge.
They're tricking you,
that's tricking you. Yeah.
Okay, they're tricking me.
That's probably landing like that. You're not clocking it.
They've done well.
Yeah.
Someone said definitely group dives, chopping each other in the chest for the five goddamn minutes back and forth, having to spam 4 finishers to win a match between 2 jobbers.
Who done that?
Do you know what it is to spam 4 finishers between 2 jobbers? Meaning you lose all the time anyways, but you can't win and get someone that loses also, and you'll do your finisher 4 times.
Rock bottom.
That's versus Raw blood.
We've said this before, a finisher that doesn't feel like a finisher anymore.
Yeah.
Someone said the dilution of finishing moves. Now you need to hit them 10 times to win.
No, it's true, facts.
For me, it's the wailing down 10 punches in the corner from the ropes. And
No. I love that spot.
Too much.
I love from a kid. When they do one, the way Bianca Belair does it.
Yeah. When she does the back,
she beats. Yeah, it looks good.
And the person behind her runs in, she does the backflip. Yeah, nice code.
Yes.
The worst thing ever is standing in the middle of the ring and punch there, over and over again, inserts chop instead of punch. So I'm guessing it's that.
But that's
normal.
Competition, man. It's I don't know, man. Is it because you do wrestling training and I'm trying to see how things? Because sometimes you have to slow down the match just to catch it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you have to slow it down. Man. You can't just rush into everything. Yeah. It's not a trope really, but isn't it about time we get rid of the Irish whip? Shut up. Man.
What?
We must get rid of suplexes.
So what do you do instead of Irish whip?
Run.
What's that mean? Run. So what the hell? So what do you do instead?
Don't need to run, fam.
Get rid of the Irish whip.
Bro.
Smoking DICK, bro.
Referee barely getting bumped into and lays there knocked out or dazed like a truck.
That one I don't understand because it's like we all know referees go through the same wrestling training that we go through. Yeah. Honestly, don't do that, man. Like even if you're a special guest, you get hit with a shoulder check, and you're falling through like this. Get out of here, man.
You know what? So one day I just want someone to snap and just powerbomb the referee.
It needs to be real. For example, if you've now done a spinning back fist, like a Andrade spinning back fist, and the referee gets in the way, I understand it because that move naturally knocks out people. But if I've thrown you into the referee and the referee gets knocked out like that, I'm like, come on.
What I've never understood is that they will do this thing where the referee will be easily knocked out, but when it comes to 2 wrestlers fighting, who comes to split it up?
The referee. Yeah.
Why? If you know that these people are fragile.
Yeah.
You now do.
Yeah!
Come on, man.
The referee's even hitting them up. He's even taking them up.
Oh shit. Cashing in briefcase, ref acts like he doesn't understand English.
What's going on? No, okay.
Wait, give me my phone. Give me my phone. Yeah. Are you sure? If you cash it in now, are you sure?
See.
He wants to cash it in. Ring the bell.
In all honesty, I understand the reason why the referee will slow it down because the referee is like looking at, okay, cool, that guy's a champion right now. Brock Lesnar's got the belt right now. Are you sure you can do this? Are you sure? No, wait. If Brock Lesnar wakes up, you're pissed. I could run it.
You have to cover that shit.
It's like a security barrier. Do you know what I mean?
That's an authentication. Two-way factor.
He's really on my picture now. They ask you, bro, you have to take a test. Are you sure you want to invest in this, bro? Come on, man.
No, that's hilarious.
Let me read one more from this one. Yeah, it's mainly all the same thing. Referee get knocked out, finisher. Someone having a relative that looks exactly like them, pretending to be someone else, despite speaking the same way, working the same way, looking the same way.
You know what? I got one as well. Doing a random suplex, thinking, "Yep, they're down. Let me try going for the pin. I might win the match." It's never worked.
But that's pacing, though, isn't it?
I don't mind that. I don't mind. I don't mind because essentially, okay, kayfabe hat on.
Yeah.
You're doing anything at that point to be able, you want your finisher to be your last resort.
Yeah.
So your aim is to try and get things done as quickly as possible.
Okay, fair enough.
Do you know what I mean? So even if you do like a superplex, you know that move has XP. So if you do go for the pin,
it might
even pinning them is making them exert energy to kick out.
Yeah.
Like kicking out is it's easy, but it's not easy.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So in that sense, I understand it. But
at some point, someone's got to kick out of the superplex, bro. No, someone's got to get pinned by the superplex, bro.
That used to be Randy Orton's dad's finisher.
I swear.
Yeah, the suplex. Yeah.
I was DDT. Wasn't DDT?
No, superplex.
Oh, sick. I didn't know.
All right, cool. So another Reddit thing. We might as well do. We'll do this as the last one, innit? So we can do things after. What is the weirdest hill that you see? What is the weirdest hill that you see wrestling fans constantly dying on?
Weirdest hill.
That Seth Rollins isn't a good wrestler.
I'm thinking. Sorry, I was thinking of hill.
That's why I repeated it to make sure I don't make it sound like it's.
that hill one, that one annoys me. Seth Rollins not a good wrestler.
Tell us more.
So there's this whole thing online every single time. I think people are just trolling now, anyway. And if people are trolling, that's fine. But I feel like some people are like, Seth Rollins is not a good wrestler. He's not one of the best wrestlers. I thought Seth Rollins is one of the best.
Bro,
in our day and age, he's top. I think he's top 5 wrestlers in the world right now.
He is,
Seth,
bro.
Yeah, package or everything wise.
Bro, you know what? Yeah, Seth Rollins is someone wrestlers are gonna have to study, bro. He's like Chris Jericho. He's able to repackage himself, rebrand himself for the times. I've said this before. Seth Rollins, this isn't even him on 100%, bro. Seth Rollins is wrestling on 75, 80%. If, God forbid, if he was to ever leave WWE and do the indies, I feel sorry for them. They're not going to be able to keep up, bro. They won't. Do you guys agree? What do you lot think?
I wouldn't say he's top 5 in the world. Not for me personally.
I think he's one of the best wrestlers.
I've always been a Seth fan. I enjoy Seth. But
take away character.
Okay, if I'm doing top 5, I'm dragging top 10 at least.
I don't think he's top 10.
I think he's top 10.
But I genuinely like Seth a lot. A lot of the criticism he gets, I can understand. But at the same point, I genuinely enjoy Seth's work.
Bro,
yeah.
I don't have any real issue with Seth.
If you were a wrestling owner, would you like to have Seth in your company, on your team?
Yeah, no, for sure.
So he's a great worker. He's highly skilled. He's reliable.
He can talk.
He can do his job. Brother, he's great. He's someone you're going to have to be giving promotions to all the time, bro.
No,
otherwise, he's leaving the company.
For sure.
Yeah. He's your top performer. We have to be real.
Now, if I was to have a Western company where it's based on TV and it's a good mix of work and it's a good mix of presentation, Seth is definitely someone that. But if I'm talking strictly work, there's probably 20 wrestlers that I'll have ahead of him. I would probably hire. But at the same time, I'm a Seth fan. I'm not the type of person where I'll be like, yeah, all these other wrestlers, they've shot past him or they're better than him. I don't no, because for what Seth is doing, Seth is really good, regardless. Seth is a constant in WWE. He's unfortunately he's not at the helm of someone like a Roman Reigns or he's not as thought about as a CM Punk or a Cody. But for someone that's been able to do what he's doing for the last few years and has still been able to try and make himself relevant, I have no issue, man. I like Seth a lot.
I think it's a bit of a perspective thing because we're on the outside. We can see this is a great worker. This is one of your best guys.
Yeah.
But then maybe the people in the company just keep overlooking him. That what. He's Seth. He's gonna be there.
But we need to also realize that Seth has also had his time. Seth had that time where he was part of the authority, getting the title, money in the bank. He's done it. So even now, it's a different era, isn't it?
Yeah.
So maybe that was
10 years ago.
Yeah. See, he's had his time.
He's been on top.
And again, he's been a constant for the past 10 years.
Yeah.
So at the same time, it's like, now, like, if there are people that are better than him, as they should be.
Yeah.
This nigga's not young. Like, he's getting older. Like,
He's a father now.
He's a father now. I'm sure he's probably, like, with the amount of money he's probably made and he's got his training school, he's probably not even necessarily thinking too much about, you know, wrestling for another 10 years or something. You know?
But
Like,
my issue is he's not saying he's not a good worker.
I think he's definitely a good worker. I think people saying that he's not a good worker is a stretch.
I want them
I think what it is that people who they tend to compare him to are people that will obviously supersede over him, and they'll look at them as like way superior workers, which is completely fair. Like I think again, wrestling is subjective at the end of the day. There are going to be people that think that Seth is a better worker than this person, and there are going to be people that think this person's better than Seth, and it is what it is. It just depends on what you look for in your work. There's some people that will look at, like, we see it all the time. There's people maybe like Will or like a Kenny that people will look at and think like, oh, I don't get the hype. But they'll look at Seth like, oh, this guy's a god. But then there's other people that will look at Seth like, oh, he's not Will or Seth, he's not Will or Kenny.
Do you know what it is?
And at the end of the day, there's no right or wrong. Like, as much as I feel like in wrestling, there are a lot of like objective truths in like what is right and what is wrong. But at the same time, if someone was to say to me that they prefer Seth over Kenny, I'm never going to look at them like, oh,
yeah, that's wrong. Yeah,
I
that's
get
fair.
it. I get it.
And if you prefer Kenny over Seth, that's fair. Who cares? Like, there's no real sure shot. Like, what? Because Dave Meltzer said it.
That's the problem.
And
I feel like
who cares?
I feel like a lot of people online.
Who cares?
IWC. What do you call it? I don't know.
Their people don't have their own opinions.
Fact, that's it.
Their people don't have their own opinions, and they. I feel like
they're watching wrestling for. They're not watching for
to
themselves.
impress their OGs.
Yeah.
So.
No, but even online, I see people just
No,
writing
which is
nonsense.
that's it.
Okay, some guy wrote this week. Yeah, I can't lie. This was one of the most outrageous things I've ever heard. So guy I think he's talking about Chris Benoit saying something about Chris Benoit, and he finished up by saying this guy had no talent or something like that. I said, no talent, Chris Benoit. I know the guy was a flipping evil guy.
We can be objective and say that Chris Benoit had fucking talent. Let's be real.
What the fuck?
Like Chris Benoit was fucking talented.
He was a well-balanced wrestler.
I don't swear like
He's
that.
a well-balanced wrestler.
Yeah.
Well balanced.
Yeah, like
That guy was
He's
crazy man.
You couldn't fall over.
I'm a madman, you know.
Hey, funny that you say that.
Sorry.
During the Kenny Omega match, I just kept on laughing every time Gabe was getting thrown to the rope. I'm a madman, you know.
No, you ran the clock.
Every
Did you?
time, bro.
You see whenever Gabe got knocked down here, you see how he got up like Undertaker?
Yeah.
He did like this.
I'm a madman, you know.
I'm a madman, you know.
Bro, I kept on hearing it every time.
Let's go through some of these
He was trolling
hills
us.
that
He didn't say
people
yours. What was yours?
what's the weirdest hill? Where's the weirdest hill that you see wrestling fans constantly dying on?
The WWE shit.
No, it's not even that.
I sound like an E-Fed.
I bet
What was it? I'm a Fed. Was it? Am I E? What's it called again? What they called WWE guys?
no, what are they called?
E-Fed.
E-drones.
Stop. What's it?
E-drones. What's the weirdest hill that I see people dying on? That there's a difference between sports entertainment and pro wrestling. It's all the same thing. It's all the same.
It's the same thing.
It's all the same.
Same thing.
It's all the same thing. It's Coke and Pepsi. It's all the same material.
It's Fanta and thingy Miranda.
It's Ting and Lil. Ting and Lil, fam. Let's go through some of these ones.
I'm not that.
Because it's Fanta now.
Lil's Fanta now.
Lil is Fanta now. Yeah, it's Fanta grapefruit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Lil's out of the picture. But Rio.
Rio is the slap.
Chicken and chips, you get Rio. Oh, excelente.
Rio just tastes like water now, bro.
Well, how much Rio have you been drinking?
What is it, sugar tax?
Yeah.
Do you know what's the slap before sugar tax?
Oh,
K.A. Ribena, bro. You see the Ribena cordial?
Can I get some, please?
I used to drink it of hot water. Slap! Fam!
Man, let me have some more, please.
Hot chocolate? Fuck that hot Ribena, fam.
I'll fool the thing up.
Did you ever try the spiced one?
Spiced?
It was like a Christmas version of Ribena. Yeah, it had that cinnamon. It was here.
What happened here?
Yeah, it was like a Ribena cordial. Google it. Spiced, bro, it slaps.
I don't know.
Mixed that with hot water, brother.
You know,
You'll be sipping it as if it's mulled wine, fam.
When I had the flu like 2 weeks ago, I was banging out Ribena.
Oh, it's still there.
They still have it.
Yeah.
It won't slap as much.
No, look, this
but
one,
4 sugar tax, yeah, that one. All right, cool. Let's go through some of these hills that people are dying on. Uncle Paul is a bad booker and his pay-per-views are boring and everyone doesn't see it because it's new and hot. But in 5 to 10 years, it'll be looked back on and everyone will see the stories are long, drawn out, boring, and wrestling is secondary and mid.
No, it's not.
I hear it, man.
I don't hear it.
I hear it.
I don't hear it. Bro, I don't hear it. That's me. I don't know. Objective.
That WWE content is better now than during the Attitude Era. Patently ridiculous.
Interesting. Their production's probably better. Their wrestling's better. It's just that the Attitude Era just had a different feeling. They were very unhinged.
Stories that actually were crazy.
Yeah. Let's be real. It was experimental. They were going through a time where they had strong competition and they had to pull anything and everything out the bag, bro.
They were going dumb for dumb. Like when I mean dumb for dumb, as in WWE do dumb things. WWE do dumb things. Like I remember those times when the thing cut off his piece. They cut off Alvina's piece.
Oh yeah.
Why?
You choppy.
Yeah, bro.
And the last one was that you can't enjoy multiple companies.
Yes.
You can't enjoy multiple companies at the same time. You can't.
That is a problem. That's a very big problem I've seen within the internet, WWF, WCW, whatever wrestling community. Like, you're not allowed to enjoy both companies, which I think is stupid. But guys, just watch wrestling for yourselves, man. You're not watching for wrestling for no one. Just enjoy wrestling for yourself. What I tend to do is find something within every single company and enjoy it. When I said the other time, Chidera thought I was trying to be positive. It's not about being positive. If I like something, I'm gonna try and find something I like from that thing. If I don't like nothing from it, I'm not gonna watch it.
Legit.
Okay, let's do an exercise quickly before we end. What's something you like about WWE? What's one thing you like about WWE?
One thing, presentation.
What are you?
I was actually thinking of productions as well. I just like the historical factors of WWE, just from the growth from the Attitude Era to now. In terms of what I like now, I just like the products just from the wrestling, entrances, characters. Again, I'm not like, oh fuck, they need to be wrestling this way. I just want to see these guys wrestle for a couple minutes, move on to the next one.
Cool. Nothing. No, I'm joking.
That's something.
I would say I like their social media content.
Yeah,
I think I definitely like their social media content.
Yeah. They're a media company.
Yeah, they're a media company. Yeah. Alright, cool. AEW.
Shane Strickland. That I don't watch AEW. I tune into AEW for Swerve.
What I like about AEW. What I like about AEW is that, okay, so before I'm looking at certain people, i.e. MJF, and looking at he's the next big thing. Like, what's the next big thing?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Obviously, the wrestling's there. The wrestling, that's a given. But that's the next big thing that we need to look at. So,
yeah.
What about you?
I would say the pay-per-views. I would say the pay-per-views are something that I definitely love about AEW. I think, regardless of whatever bullshit story they're telling you, the pay-per-views always deliver.
Always about Phil.
TNA.
What I like about TNA is that they've not stopped. And it's persistence. They've been persistent for time. And that's, I hate to go back to him, but that's something that the Bible teaches us, persistent, being persistent. So, you're following the Bible, innit? Seek God first. No, that's I did tell you.
You're fucked. I know why you said that.
No.
You're fucked. I know why you said that.
Look at my look. Look at my
fuck off.
TNA is a hard one for me. I can't really think of anything.
No, are you right? The graphics.
I mean, they've gone back to TNA Impacts. That's great. Like, I love that. But that's it, pretty much. Again, watching TNA for me is not the same feeling as it was when
we're meant to be positive. We're meant to be positive.
I'm trying to think. Like,
just say the graphics. Similar to you, I like their resilience. And the fact that they're now being able to kind of like push different people that we never got to see them get pushed in like other companies. So that's good. GCW.
I like that Dave.
It's getting harder.
Dave. Okay, what's the best way of saying this?
I like Blake Christian.
I like their fans.
Brother.
Yeah, they've got good
Their
fans.
fans are crazy. Like their fans, fam. From when we went to the one in LA,
Yeah, that was fun.
seen even one in Philly. Went up to the collective in Philly. Their fans are what keeps them alive.
Their fan loyalty.
And their wrestling might not be for
crazy.
everyone, but for me personally, you go watch a GCW show live, you are enjoying yourself.
Yeah, and they smell nice as well.
They smell nice.
Compared to a lot of other
No one should come and
companies.
chat. No one should come and chat shit about GCW. But people come online and say, "Oh, they don't sell tickets. They give tickets for free." Why do you think they give tickets for free? Don't want people to come to the show? If it was me, I'll give free tickets. I'll give free tickets as well. Come on, man. Stop that nonsense, bro. Who cares, man? Brett Lauderdale, I applaud you, man. Keep going, man. Honestly.
They've got good as an indie company. They've got good production. I like it, and their branding's good as well.
The output's good. The output is very good. I'll be real.
They do a lot of shows.
Output, yeah.
And they've also got like JCW as well. So like, I just like with GCW, I like the variety of wrestlers that they tend to get on their shows.
Yeah.
I think it's
It feels like a big deal.
yeah.
They
It's like a variety show. Like no matter what type of wrestling you like, you'll be able to find something that is for you.
Yeah.
Just like maybe besides
Deathmatch.
their recent show.
What's
But
interesting about GCW is when they're able to get the big stars to come to their show, bro. Don't expect it.
and GCW are always able to go viral.
Yeah.
They're always able to go viral. Like I don't think there's ever been a year where GCW haven't been able to, whether good or bad, but naturally good. They've always been able to go viral.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Even like the clip of what's it, the Reefer? What's it, the smoke?
oh, Grim Reaper, yeah.
Grim Reefer, yeah. That, bro, I see some hip hop pages post up.
Yeah,
Sick, man.
yeah, man.
Is that all for Reddit this week? Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. Man.
Run about next week, bro.
Where do you find these Reddit posts, bro?
I'm in a Reddit group called Greatness of Wrestling, innit? So bare people just post different questions and everyone answers it, innit? So
I'm in that now.
yeah, man, it's a good one still.
Yeah, man. Guys,
It's a good one still.
I want to love you and leave you here. Hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. We'll be back next week with another episode. Let us know. Let us know who you want to see a guest on our channel this year, on our podcast this year.
Hey, facts.
Yeah,
Let us know who you want to see a
man.
guest. Let us know who you want to guest. Like, be as
Nobody's too ambitious. Let us know who you want to see.
Let us know.
Make sure you message them, you tag them, you at them, you say you want them on this podcast.
Yeah. Comment below. Let us know, man.
And we'll retweet it for you.
Yep. Announcements before we go. Basement Grooves.
Basement Grooves this Sunday. Still a few tickets left. It's the first one of the year, so it should be monumental. Just to announce that we're going to be doing bi-monthly.
Yeah.
It's not going to be every month anymore because we want to still like try and do other types of events like karaoke and bowling and battle in the basement. That'll be fun to bring back as well. So yeah, please come and support us. Come and have fun with us. It'll be a nice, good way for us to like, start the new year. Feb 6th, Hustle. Colour Factory, grab some tickets. Tickets are selling out fast. Like we said, Rain versus Wild Boar, Sid versus Tate.
That's gonna be
Are we allowed to announce next week's guest? Hasn't been confirmed yet.
Hasn't been confirmed yet. I need to message him. But yeah, man. Yeah, that's about it.
I'm not talking about thing, are you?
I'm talking about BC. Who you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dan Reed. Yes, we're gonna have Dan Reed from Eve coming on. That should be fun.
But he's also.
I need to just confer with
He's
BC.
coming this week, isn't it?
Next week.
All right, we can do.
Oh wait, this week? I think it's next week. No, it's this week.
This week, yeah.
We have to figure out a way. We'll figure something out in it.
Oh shit. We can do Saturday evening, then I'll be there.
Yeah. We'll figure something. I'll message him in it just to kind of see what he said. But yes, announcements. And yeah, please like, comment, subscribe. If you're not a member, please join the members. We want to try and get 100 members this year. We're at 60. We done the Discord Awards early this month, which was really, really fun. Really, really fun.
Clean house.
I won MVP. I won Best One-Liners, and I finally won the award that they tried to rob from me.
Finish the story.
It's fine. I got 0 votes at first, but then I got all the votes.
Who won the first time?
Fuck you, niggas.
Sam won the first time.
Yeah, Sam won the first time, but it was unofficial, innit? So, but officially, I'm the funniest podcaster. But big up my co-host. Everyone here is funny. So,
yeah.
I mean, we're all MVPs and we're all the best at one-liners. But we need to do
be humble, man.
No, don't worry. I'm going to be coming to my fur coat.
I think we should do weekly.
We need to do a catched awards. The person that gets catched the most.
I think we should pod of the week every week.
Every month.
Pod of the month.
Every month, yeah, pod of the month every month.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Pod of the month.
Discord, you guys set up, man.
Yeah, we'll do pod of the month every month. So, I promise you, if you go through the Joe Budden community, you like I just get better
on
Twitter. Yeah,
yeah.
better ideas, man. So,
But one thing I love about that community is the fact that every Fridays they do that thing was like plug yourself every Friday.
Yeah.
So everyone sends what they're doing and whatnot. I was gonna say wrestling one day, but I don't think they take podcasts. They take music submissions and art. And I don't know. We'll see.
We appreciate you guys. Anyways, it's gonna be a smashing year this year as always, man.
Yep. I've been enough.
We didn't do intros today, bro.
We never do intros.
Yeah, no,
intros is rare, man.
You lot know who we are.
We haven't done intros in like 2 weeks
Yeah,
now.
trust
But yeah,
me.
it's cool, whatever, man. If you guys want intros back, let us know. But we'll,
Yeah,
I don't really care for it.
I love the off the cuff stuff and it just records, man.
Yeah.
Straight. I've been Anarfi.
Laps.
Delboy, Wrestling's podcast, coolest podcast in the world. By the Mandem.
With the Mandem.
Bow.
Hey guys, what's going on? Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. And also, become a member. Join the team.